Alright, biology students, I was understanding you were having some trouble with one of the terms, osmosis. Osmosis. One thing we need to remember that this is a passive transport system, so no energy is used in this happening. Okay. And what is osmosis? Specifically, when we talk about osmosis, I want you to think about this word, water. Okay? Water. So, what the definition is the essentially the movement of water across now this one's a big term here, selectively permeable membrane from an area of high concentration HC to an area of low concentration. Alright? Now, selectively permeable was a big term we used in there. Selectively, obviously something that it selects for. I'm selecting for water to pass through. I'm not selecting for anything else. Permeable meaning allowing it to pass through, like a coffee filter. But we're selectively permeable. Only certain things can pass through. Okay? So, what we're going to have here is, let me draw my beaker. Let me get some more space here on the board. So we have a beaker here. All right. Let me finish drawing it here. Now, remember, osmosis is the selectively permeable membrane. So I'm going to put a membrane in here. I'm going to put a membrane in the beaker. All right. So now we have two sides that are separated by this membrane. Okay. All right. So there's our membrane. Now let me fill this up with water. Now, initially we have 100% water on the left side, and on the right side we have 100% water. Okay? So obviously there's going to be no movement because the areas of concentration are the same. There's no high concentration area and there's no low concentration area. So is that equilibrium? 100% equals 100%. So now let's say that I start adding some salt into the side. Okay, now I'm starting to not make this pure water anymore. This isn't pure water. So now let's just say we have, for the sake of argument, now our water is probably around 70% H2O. Over here it's still 100%. And now we have, I don't know, 30% sodium chloride. Alright, so now to determine the flow of water, we need to look at the area of high concentration to the area of low concentration. Alright, well obviously over here with 100, that is a higher concentration of water than over here with 70. So water is going to flow across the semi-permeable membrane to this side over here, and it will actually raise the water level. The water level is going to go up because we're adding, the water's flowing over to it, and this will go down until they have an equilibrium, until one side has the same percentage as water as the other side. Because remember, when we first started this, 100% and 100%, we're at equilibrium. It's going to go through that same process again until both sides equal, but what that does mean is one side will go down and the other side will go up, and that is osmosis.